In this video, I would like to share about the personalized recommendation system based on collaborative filtering for IoT scenarios. Now, I would like to share about the overview of our process, that is consumer recommendation. The main objective of our process is to collect user ratings on the product of different users, then to recommend the product to users based on their user ratings using collaborative filtering systems. The replacement of a traditional shopping fashion by the various modes of online shopping in real time. Most of the consumers are attracted to taking online shopping instead of traditional shopping methods. For suggesting the product to consumer, many kind of recommendation algorithms are applied by using machine learning and deep learning technology to train the system automatically by observing the consumer behavior patterns. In our system, the recommendation is done on the basis of collaborative filtering algorithm. Then the experimental result shows that the recommended product to users for particular user ID, then the result will be the accuracy, precision, recall and F1 score. Now I would like to share about the flow of our process. First, we have the take the data set from dataset repository. Our dataset name is Amazon dataset. It contains the user ID, product ID, user ratings and so on. Then we have to take the input data from the dataset. After that, we have to implement the pre-processing step. In this step, we have to remove the unwanted data or unnecessary noise from the input data. In this step, we have to use or handle the missing values and then label encoding. Handling missing values means is there any missing values is present in our input data, we have to replace the missing values by 0 or none value. Then we have to encode the label. After that, we have to recommendation. In this step, we have to use the collaborative filtering algorithm. By using this algorithm, we have to calculate the recommendation score. Recommendation score, in a sense, we have to calculate the similarity between user rating behavior and user rating value. In this step, we have our result will be the recommended product to user based on user ratings. Then we have to split the data. The data splitting is the act of partitioning our input data. In this step, we have to split the data into testing and training. Most of the data are present in training part. Smaller portion of the data is present in testing part. In training part, we have to evaluate the model. In testing part, we have to predict the model. Then we have to implement the classification algorithm. In this classification, we have to implement the machine learning algorithms such as decision tree for better performance. The result will be the accuracy. The accuracy means the overall prediction of our input data. So this is the flow of our process. Finally, I would like to run our output. Yeah, now our process is on running. After running, I will explain the output part. Okay, successfully it has run. Just I will explain the part. So this is the data selection. That means this is the our input data. Just I displayed the sample part of input data. Then I will check the number of rows and number of columns, then maximum number of rating and minimum number of ratings, and fine. Then we have to checking missing values. User ID contained missing value 0. It means the 0 means there is no missing values in the attribute name user ID. So similarly, but the product, they have a lot of missing values. In this step, we have to replace the missing values by NaN values. Then we have to check the count for unique user ID and unique product ID. Then we have to display the top 10 product based on user ratings by using a recommendation score. Yeah, by collaborative filtering we have to calculate the density values. Finally, our result, this is the result, recommended product ID based on user rating. Here I will just display the top 5 product ID based on user ID and also based on the recommendation score. Finally, we have to implement the decision tree, that is a classification algorithm, right? The result, this is the classification algorithm result. This is the accuracy for decision tree and this is the classification reports. Finally, we have to visualize the user ratings. So this is our output. Thank you.